Alright, I'm here with a brand new big pickup video. I'm going to talk about some of the stuff I've picked up lately, as always. I've made a video in a while, but it's just I haven't been able to find anything. It's been really bad. If you guys recall, my last pickup video didn't even have any kind of garage sale stuff in it, and this one has garage sale stuff in it, but it's pretty slim. Really haven't been able to find too much. But I guess I'll just go into it. A couple of games I just picked up. At GameStop, I got Yakuza 3 and Yakuza 4, which is it's been a series I wanted to try for a while, and Yakuza 5 is on the it's on PSN right now as one of the free PS Plus games on PS3. So I decided, hey, I'd try out the series. So I'm playing 3 right now. It's pretty cool. I like it a lot. It's right up my alley, so I'm surprised I hadn't tried it out sooner. I'll probably talk about it in my next what I've been playing video. But yeah, pretty cool games there. I just picked them both up at GameStop. It was just the easiest way to do it. Next up, I'll talk about, I got this stuff at the pawn shop. They wanted, I think, $1.99 for a Wii Sports, so I just picked that up. Probably just, I don't know, flip it or something. But and then I got these two for 49 cents each. Ape Escape 2, which I excited to get. I did not have that, so was excited to grab that. It looks like it might be a little sun faded. Not sure. It was like a former rental, but I resurfaced the disc and everything. And it turned out it's complete. When I resurfaced the disc, it turned out pretty nice. So glad to get that. Then I picked this up for 49 cents. Crash of the Titans. I'm not going to probably keep it because it's pretty beat up, but I guess no big deal for 49 cents. I didn't notice that when I picked it up. So I guess no big deal for 49 cents, but yeah. Next, I guess I'll show some, I'll just show this stuff I bought at the exchange. I went to the exchange just today, actually. This is kind of out of order, because then the stuff I'm going to show next is like yesterday, and then, or last week, and then the one's yesterday. But I'm kind of trying to put the garage sale stuff all in kind of one part. So yeah, I went to the exchange, and it was one of them, because there's a bunch of them, but it was one of I don't go to very often, but I go to whenever I'm in the area. And I was in the area, so I went to this one, and I saw this there, and for its price it was at, I had to pick it up. I had $20 in like trade slip left from the last time I went there. I'd spent like $170 in one day buying Nintendo Powers and Dreamcast games. So I had to just grab this. It was $80, a boxed, really nice copy of Final Fantasy II on the Super Nintendo. It was complete, really nice shape. The only thing wrong with it, some wear at the top, but not a big deal. Had the map, had the manual, had all the cool stuff in it. I was really happy to get this. This is probably my most wanted Super Nintendo game in the box. I usually, when I buy Super Nintendo retail, I don't buy it unless it's in the box. I just let all my Super Nintendo finds be this out-of-box stuff. When I, like all my loose stuff, I just get at garage sales. But yeah, I usually try to, when I buy something retail, I buy it in a box. I thought 80 was really fair on this. Plus, I had $20 off, so it was like $60 for me. So really great. While I was there, I also picked up a Dreamcast game I didn't have to add to the collection. $2.50, as you can see here. NCAA 2K2 College Football Road to the Rose Bowl. Nothing exciting or anything, but going for the complete set, so it doesn't hurt to get another filler title for only $2.50. So pretty cool. Really excited to get that Final Fantasy 2. Now, because I have Final Fantasy 3 in the box, and my box is like perfect. I got that for $80 at the exchange as well. So now I have both of those. I just gotta get Mystic Quest, but I don't know about that one. So I guess I'll go into garage sale stuff. A couple funny stories from garage sales, since it's been really slow. I went to a sale. I saw it on Craigslist. They advertised Nintendo stuff. I think they advertised, they said Nintendo and PlayStation 2 stuff. So I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, I'll check this out. So I got there, and I'm like, every time I go to a sale that advertises like video games explicitly, I always have to end up being there like super early, because there's always people there even up to like almost an hour early. So I got there like super early, see if they were around. It wasn't in the best neighborhood. Like, it's definitely not a neighborhood you'd probably want to be walking around at night, but it was in the middle of the day, so I was like, okay, I guess. So I get to the sale, and I'm there. The sale starts at, I think, 9. I'm there probably about 10 after 8. I'm like, I'll just kind of maybe wait around here, wait for anyone to come out, and ask them, because I'm not going to be rude and knock on their door and be like, do you have any stuff? But it's, as soon as someone starts setting up, I just might be like, hey, sorry that I'm a little early, but you have the video game stuff. Can I take a look at it? So a lady comes out finally and just opens up her garage, and she's already set up completely, and she's just sitting there, pretty much opened her sale. So I walk up, and I'm like, hey, can I see your video game stuff? She's like, oh, my sister is going to be coming with that. She should be here like any minute now. She said she'll be here at like 8:30. So I just wait there for the lady to come. She came probably a minute and a half later. She was with the stuff. And as I'm looking through the stuff, I'm like, wait a second. And it's stuff I've all seen before, because if you remember my pickup video where I picked up that Cruisin' World on the 64, complete in box for $5, and then I got like a Mario 64 or Mario Galaxy commemorative coin and like a couple other stuff. I can't even remember. Crash 2 disc only or something like that. I don't remember. It was that sale. This lady, it was that lady who had the sale that I went to back, probably that was what, June? It was in May or June. Had brought that exact game stuff to her sister's sale. But the funny part about it is that lady gets all her game stuff from her son, who's a collector in the area, that also brings that stuff to the flea market. So I've now seen that stuff 3 times this summer at different places, and it's like, ugh. So I couldn't believe I waited there forever just to see, like, not, like, really bad, crappy games, like 64 games at, like, $4 each or whatever, like sports games at $4 each, and really lame PS2 games and stuff. It was like, oh, can't believe I wasted my time there. But the best part is that, and then right as I was getting to my car to just leave, it's on this street, and like there's parked cars on the street, and one of the local the local reseller guys comes up in his beat up old truck, like that has smoke coming out of it, and then just parks right in the street. Right in front of this person's driveway, right in the street, so that I can, and like goes up, takes out his stupid, like he has like glasses so he can look at the games, and he's like, how much your video games? Like he talks like that. It's great. And like I couldn't believe it, because this guy just blocks the street, so I couldn't get out. So I was like, oh my goodness. Because like we've had plenty of run-ins with this guy. He's pretty scummy. But it's like he blocks the street, so I couldn't get out. Oh dear. Yeah, that was just a huge waste of time. But so nothing came out of that. Then that was 2 weeks ago now. That was a Thursday 2 weeks ago, I think. Maybe I didn't have been. No, it was only a week ago. It was a Thursday a week ago. And then that Saturday, I went out and we were striking out big time. And the guy told me, he said, because I was asking at a sale for games, and the guy told me, hey, so I heard you were looking for games. Do you there's a sale on this street here that this person has some games out. My son just bought a DS game from it. He wasn't like looking out for games specifically, but like I am, or like a lot of people are. But yeah, so he told me that, and I was like, okay, I'll go over that street. And the funny part is, I could never find that sale on that street, but I found 2 other sales on that street that I found some cool stuff at. So the first one was a sale. I walk up and I see this like instantly. I'm like, that's pretty cool. But no one's at the sale, so I'm kind of like poking around. I ended up just knocking on their door and being like, hey, how much do you want for this? Because they didn't have a price. And she said she only wanted $2 for it. And it is ColecoVision Expansion Model 1, which lets you play Atari games on your ColecoVision, which is really crazy. I could not picture Microsoft making something that let you play your PS4 games on the Xbox One. But yeah, so that was cool. I probably am just going to end up selling this. I just picked it up because, I don't know, I thought it was cool, but I don't really collect further than the NES back. You got to have some focus in your collection, and that's not the stuff I really care about. It's like pre-NES stuff, so I don't really collect back there, that far back. So, excuse me. Yeah, so I'll probably just end up selling that. I don't really know much about it, but then on that same sale, on the same street, I find a sale, and it ends up, I didn't know, but it ends up that the sale was open when I pull up to it, since Wednesday. So it was open Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So I was like, they're not going to have anything. But I still walked up because I saw one of those, like, towers. They have those standing towers for the Wii, that you put your Wii games on. You can put, like, the Wii on top and then, like, Guitar Hero guitars on the side. It's kind of a product of its time. And so I saw one of those, so I'm like, maybe they'll have game stuff. I can always ask. Maybe someone else hasn't asked. And I saw some PS2 games, and two caught my eye that I ended up picking up and asked how much they wanted. She only wanted $4 each, so I picked up Drakengard and Drakengard 2 for $4 each. I've heard of this series before. It's like Square Enix RPG series. I think they put a third one out on like PS3. I don't know anything about it. You have to tell me if these are any good or not. This one looks pretty cool, actually. I don't really know much about them. So yeah, tell me if they're any good or not, but I picked them up for $4 each because why wouldn't you? They seem pretty cool. But yeah, so $4 each there. Even if I could not find that sale that guy was talking about, I still did pretty well on that street. That Coleco was a pretty neat find, actually. And then we'll wrap it up. Oh, I forgot. On that same day, I went to a sale that just had a ton of stuff. And I saw this guy had a barn just full of stuff. So I was like, oh, do you happen to have any video game stuff? Like Nintendo, Sega, PlayStation, anything like that? And the guy's like, no, I think I might have some. So he went into his house and comes out and he's like, all I have is this here. It was just a PS1 with no cables. And he's like, you can just have it because it doesn't have any cables, so I don't have much use for it. I'm like, okay, thanks. Yeah, so I got a free PS1 from this guy. I'll probably just take it to the exchange to get trade credit towards more stuff. More collecting stuff. But yeah, I mean, I'm not going to turn that guy down just giving me a PS1. So that was all for that day. Coming up on this Saturday, so shoot, that was this Friday, so 2 days ago. I'm still not really finding a whole lot, but like I didn't find anything on Thursday or Saturday, just this on Friday. I decided to go up to a neighborhood sale that ended up that they said they sent out 300 invitations like to join the neighborhood sale from people that live all around this neighborhood. So I was like, oh, this will probably be pretty good. And only one person had a sale. So I was like, wow, I drove up all this way for just one person to have a sale. So on the way home, I remembered a sale that advertised they had games, but I texted them and asked them what kind of game stuff they had, like not asking just to sell it to me right up front, just what kind of stuff they had, so to see if it was worth going to that sale. And she's like, oh, I have PS2 and PS3 and Wii. So I was like, that doesn't sound great, but I'll check it out anyway, since I completely struck out today. And it ended up when they were setting up right around like 10, which is, I thought the sale was supposed to start later than that. It ended up that she's like, oh yeah, I'll bring out my PS2 stuff. And she's like, I have a lot of RPG stuff, but I kind of know what it's worth, but I'm still willing to give a good deal. So she said she's like, the resellers have been calling me since I put up this thing and trying to offer me like $40 for everything I have. And she had some pretty good, like a lot of the really good PS2 RPGs. I kind of know what they're worth too, and even at half price I wasn't willing to spend it on some of them, but I picked up two. Wild Arms 3 and Grandia 2, which I hear this port isn't supposed to be that great of Grandia 2, but whatever. She said she'd give these to me, a pair here, for $15, so I took it. I grabbed those ones since that was, I don't know, it seemed pretty cool. But yeah, I liked how she's like, yeah, the resellers have been driving me crazy calling me about this. Also at that sale, they had this Game Boy Advance here. It was missing the back, but they only wanted 75 cents. So that's it. Yeah, that's it all for this pickup video then. Haven't really been great finds, but I still got some cool stuff. So I'd like to thank you for watching. Make sure to leave a like if you enjoy, because it helps out a lot. Leave a comment with what you've been picking up lately, if you've been having any better luck, or if I've just been striking out and everyone else has been doing well. I'd like to thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.